Man, I'm Ben J100 though, one half of the group New Boys. You know what I'm saying? You a jerk. I know you a jerk. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. When I went to jail, it was over a warrant I had that I was running away from. So they ended up catching me. And when I did go to jail, it was actually on my daughter's birthday. So that was like the worst feeling ever, because man, I just gave my daughter a present. So I was just about to step out, have a good time real quick. And then, damn, I was in there for like, from her birthday, because it's in December, all the way to the beginning of the year. So I was in there, and it was the worst feeling ever. So.
All right, good afternoon. This is State of Florida versus Stephen Testa with multiple cases before the court.
Yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy E. The King, and this is the Incarceration Podcast, where I talk about prison, pre, post, and present, and how everything that I experienced throughout my incarceration has forever changed my life. This is the Incarceration. So Forever Convict family, once again, we are on the journey to 50,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so now. Share this channel with somebody who has. All right, Brody, my first question, bro, is what's your name, where you from, and what you doing out here at South by Southwest tonight, dog?
My name is Kente Cowboy. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I'm out here to do a couple shows and fuck some bad hoes.
All right. My name is E. The King. I'm the host of the Incarceration Podcast. I got one question for you tonight, my G. Have you ever been to jail or prison? And if so, why?
I've been to both, for robbery and felonious assault.
All right. How much time you do on the road, man?
First time I did a year. The second time I did 2 years. Then the last time I did 5 years.
How long you been out?
I've been out for 7 years.
Okay, that's what's up, dog. When you went to prison the first time, go ahead and just briefly paint the picture for the viewer what that first day up the road was like, man.
Well, I'm gonna let you know this, and I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. When I seen them motherfucking gates at that 19 years old, I couldn't do nothing but cry. I'm like, only motherfucker gonna help me in this bitch is God. I'm like, I start crying, like, man, I fucked up. But when I got up in there, I manned up, man. I had to do what I had to do.
That's real, man. What was some of this? Give the viewer a brief rundown of what was, after a couple years in your bid, especially the long bid, what was your everyday routine like up the road, man? What it looked like?
I had to work out, and every chance I got, I took advantage of it. I went to college. I did all the little work assessments to become a plumber, welder. I just always took advantage of everything that they had to give, for I know I don't want to go back there.
Fire, bro. Well, give us a crazy story. What was one of the weirdest, funniest, or craziest things you seen in the chain gang?
I was walking on the yard, and this nigga, hey, he must have stole somebody's player or what the fuck, I don't know what he stole, but the nigga came out and he threw a baseball, and he hit him in his eye so hard that his actual eye popped out and dropped. That was the craziest shit I seen when I was in prison.
Dang, dog. Now, what about getting out and transitioning back into society? Was there any difficulties getting out of prison, coming back to society, and what were those difficulties?
I got out 6 months, no, by like maybe 3 months before I was supposed to get out. And it was the hardest thing for me, man. I lost everything. I lost my house, I lost my wife, I lost everything. And I had to come back from nothing. And then 3 months later, after me being out, I lost my brother. So it was just like so fucked up for me. But shit, here I am now, I'm doing my thing, so I thank God that I'm still here.
That's what's up, dog. If you could send a message of inspiration, hope, and encouragement to the boys still doing time right now, what would it be, dog?
Man, the ones that's doing life, man, y'all gonna have to stay down and say the young niggas that's coming in here to show them not to come back. The niggas that's on your way home, man, the real life world is a hard place when you transitioning back to this shit, but don't give up. Just stay down until you come back up, man. It's gonna work out for you.
That's real. Where can the people find you at, G?
Find me on Instagram, KENTAY_T4L, and just type in Kente Cowboy on any network, social media thing you can find.
So listen, my first question, Brody, what's your name, where you from, and what you doing out here at South by tonight, man?
Man, Corbin, man, but they call me McFly. I'm out here, man. This is my first day off the monitor. I'm out here just chilling, hanging with my boy Lil C, man. We out here just enjoying the vibes, man, and seeing what's going on, man, seeing who we can be a blessing to, man.
All right, so listen, man, we just did another piece of content for me personally, but for the podcast, people who don't know, how did we just run into each other? How did you recognize me? What has happened?
Man, I was coming out of a spot. Dude pulled up on me and I'm like, man, I know you, man. I know that dude, man. I've been watching him on the tablet for the last 2 years, man. I just did 7 years in the pen, man. And this man helped me get through some days, man. I ain't gonna lie, I had some rough days. They pop a music video on there. I'm listening to E.I. the King. I'm like, man, bro, this dude helped me get through my days and motivating me, man. Lifting me up.
That's fire, bro. But listen, bro, it's an honor to meet you, bro, and to see you right here back in society, man. So we already know that you've been up the road, man, so we're going to go ahead and get straight to the story, bro. So if you don't mind sharing, bro, what did you go up the road for? How much time did you do? And go ahead and paint a brief picture, man, to the viewer of how your first day in prison was.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I went down for robbery. Me and my partners, my co-defendant flipped on me. I got a 12 and an 8. I did 7 years and 16 days, man. My first day in prison, man, I seen a whole riot and a dude get stabbed on the phone. It was a culture shock because you hear dudes coming from the pen talking about they had fun. I ain't had fun not one day out of the 7 years. I'm still confused. I'm trying to figure out when they had fun at. Like, man, but I didn't waste no time down there. I went to college down there. I helped over 70 people get their GED. Man, I worked on my craft. I worked on my clothing line. And I came home. I only been home 63 days. I'm still on monitor.
Let's see it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Still on monitor. Like, I get off on Friday. I came home, got straight to the business and followed my plan, man. All I gotta say is, if you down there, if you down there on lock, man, make a plan, man. Because if you don't write your plan down, you ain't gonna follow your plan. I wrote my plan down and I'm out here following my plan. I've been home 63 days and I'm up further than people that I left 7 years ago that been in the world. Like, it's frustrating to me to see even some of my partners that been out here in the world, they ain't doing nothing. 7 years, 63 days, I'm already up further than they are. God is a blessing, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You stay dedicated, you follow what he gave you and the gifts he gave you and you use them, the universe gonna open up for you. I promise it's gonna open up for you. I'm a walking testimony, I can tell you that.
That's real, bro. When it comes to all that time you did, do you feel like it impacted your life for the positive or the negative, and how so?
I ain't gonna lie, it really affected my life for the positive because it made me sit down and reevaluate how I was moving and what I was doing. And it made me reevaluate the people that I had around me that I was enabling to not do nothing with their life. I was enabling my partners not to do nothing because they knew I would take care of them. But when it all came down to it, they wasn't there for me. And they were only my friends because it was convenient. My mom always told me your friends are only your friends because it's convenient. I didn't understand until I went to the pen. And now I came home, they're like, man, what's up, what's going on? And they wasn't even there. But it affected my life in the positive because I was able to sit down and reevaluate what's going on in my life and what I was doing wrong and what I was doing right and what I will and will not sacrifice for, what I will and won't lay down for. You know what I'm saying? So I went to college down there, like I said. I helped several people get their GED. I focused on me and found who I am, so I'm good with who I am. Like, I'm an acquired taste, so if you don't like me, you need to acquire a taste.
That's real, bro. Now, last question, bro. If you could drop a kite, if you could send a message to them boys still doing time right now, man, what would it be, my G?
Man, stay down, work on your plan. Man, there's better days. I ain't gonna lie, there's better days out there for you, man. There's better days, and this isn't the end, so don't think it's the end. Work on yourself first because you can't help nobody if you don't help yourself. I recommend going to college if you can, getting your GED if you can, going to school, man, expand your knowledge, man. Expand your knowledge and work on yourself. Because once you're good with yourself, no matter what nobody else think about you, it ain't gonna matter. As long as you're good with you, but you can't help nobody unless you're good with you. So focus on you, stay down, and know what's going on and be prepared to come out here. Get whatever knowledge you can get. That's the most important thing in life, man. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is number one.
Inspired. Where can the people find you at, bro?
Man, you can find me on Instagram at KCGPREZ. And go ahead and follow the clothing line. It's at Fly and Maintain, but the F is a 7, man. It's spelled directly how it is, except the F is a 7, man. Fly forever, man. We out here, man. They call me McFly, man.
Fly forever. We out here. Just check us out.
There you go. First question, bro. What's your name? Where you from? And what you doing out here at South by, dog?
Hey, man. I'm from Austin, Texas, man. Doug Springs representative, man. Southside, baby, man. My name Chris. Come to Dub, ask somebody from the true Dub, they know who I am, man. Fed baby for real.
There you go, dog. All right, so listen, I'm E.I. the King, the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you tonight, my G. Have you ever been to jail or prison?
Oh yeah, man, I did a lot of time in the state. Shout out to them boys in TDC, man. They know about me, Lil Pup is here. And I did Fed time, man. I just got out the Feds.
All right, so before we get to the Feds, how much time you do in state time, man?
Man, I did 12 years straight.
Okay, in TDC?
All Gladiator farms.
Where was you at? Where was you at TDC, man?
From Ferguson to Styles to Rocket Robinson, the Hughes unit. Like, shout out to them Central Texas boys. Like, we here.
There you go. All right, if you don't mind me asking, bro, what'd you do all the 12 years for in state, man?
Man, I must be real with you, man. Mind, body, and soul, man. You know what I'm saying? Not even just on a religious level, but find yourself, man. It's all about self. When you a better person, you make people better that's around you. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just the realism of the story. Like, you be better for you, that's gonna make the people around you love you more, and that's gonna make the people around you be better, because they gonna see an example. You gotta lead by that.
That's real, dog. How much time you do in Feds?
Man, I did 3 years in the Feds. They had me in Mexico, man, West Texas.
Dang, dog.
Like, I was a lonely nigga. You understand?
So what's the difference? What was the biggest difference from doing, because you did a lot of state time. So what was the big difference between doing Fed time and state time?
To be real with you, the state ain't got no organization. From the people in the community down there, like the fellas, they not organized. When you go to the Feds, you all you got. Your skin is your sin. So you gotta know who you are and how to rock. Because you don't represent for you, you represent for the people that's around you, that's the same type of person you are. You understand? So that's the ultimate difference. As far as anything else, it don't even matter, man.
That's real. Give us a crazy prison story, man. What's one of the craziest things on the road, dog?
Okay, check it out. It was this cat, man. He went to commissary. He had support. He had a little money for himself. But he always stayed in debt. And what's the point of being in debt when you go to commissary and you gotta shit it out to everybody else? You know what I'm saying? You go to store to pay me just to come back to me. You know what I'm saying? So that was a wild experience just to see how many people that got it but don't know how to hold on or maintain to what they got. In the heart of a true hustler is to stack your bread, is to have something for yourself. So if you ain't got nothing for you, it's pointless.
That's real, dog. Do you feel like all the time you did, man, do you feel like it affected your life for the positive or the negative, and how so?
To me personally, I'ma say it affected me on a negative standpoint. Being that I started to realize and think things that not necessarily is true, but I convinced myself that, damn, this person is that, this person is that, really not knowing true intentions of any and everyone. So to me, it affected me in the wrong way, because now I look at people different. And now that I'm free, I see a different light. But at the same time, the ones that love you the most is gonna be down with you when you're on your bottom. So to me, it affected me negative, because now I got trust issues.
Nah, I feel that, bro. And then lastly, bro, if you could send a kite, shoot a message to those who are still doing time right now, what would be your message of encouragement and inspiration, bro?
Man, I'ma say, man, just stay down until you find a come up, man. Them boys that got light at the end of the tunnel, man, education rule the nation, man. And it ain't about going to school and the programs in there, self-motivation, man. One-on-one, man, getting them books, man. They got a bunch of books in the library, man. They got a bunch of things you can do for you. Don't just try to take advantage of the opportunities that they giving you. Take advantage of you, who you are. And that's just the realism of it. I used to sit in my cell and say, because I got caught with dope and phones, telling myself, like, it's gonna be better. I'm gonna make it through. I got light. I ain't here forever. But for them boys that's there forever, man, live life, homie, and rock out. Don't let the time get the best of you. And that's just real spit.
All right, buddy, my first question, dog. What's your name, where you from, and why you at South by Southwest tonight, G?
I can't give you the real name, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody call me Easy. You know what I'm saying? Out here at South by, trying to do some music, do some shows, you know, network, meet some people, bro. You feel me?
There you go. You already told me, so I got to get it on camera. Where you say you're from originally, though, man?
From Jacksonville, Florida.
There you go, Florida, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right, my name's E.I. the King. I'm the host of the Incarceration podcast. I got one question for you tonight, my G. Have you ever been to jail or prison?
Both.
Both? All right.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me sharing, well, don't mind me asking, bro, why'd you go to prison? And go ahead and just give us that brief rundown of that story, my G.
Shit. Man, honestly, I was a wild child. Went through foster care, and, went through, a rough childhood. So I just was acting up and, really didn't have a place. So I just was homeless, living on the streets, and I ended up getting locked up for, Grand Theft Auto, stole somebody's car, Grand Theft of a firearm, stole a gun. It's a bunch of crazy shit, bro. And my bad, I don't mean to.
Nah, you good, dog, you good.
But yeah, came home 3 years ago, did a five years, and that's about it, bro.
That's what's up, dog. All right, so what prisons were you at in Florida, man?
Shit, it's called Brooksville. It's right outside of Okeechobee. It's like a little jit camp. Trying to think what exactly it's called. I don't know exactly what it's called, bro.
Nah, it's all good. What's your DC number, dog?
I don't know that shit. We don't even got those. We ain't even got no numbers.
You ain't had no DC number?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no.
What'd y'all have for breakfast Thursday morning? Hold on, how much time you do?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
What'd y'all have for breakfast Thursday morning, dog?
Hold on, I did 3 years in the camp and then 5 years in the little DDC shit.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But you said what we have for
Thursday morning. You remember?
Thursday morning, yeah, we had what was that shit on the shingle?
There you go.
Yeah, nah, it was some bread, bro, with some gravy and meat mixed into that bit. You know what I'm saying?
Shank tray, man,
yeah.
biscuits and gravy. There you go.
Yeah. For real, some burnt ass toast.
So go ahead and walk the viewers through, man. How was your first day, man, at JIT camp, bro? Paint the picture, bro. What happened?
Shit, bro. As soon as I walked in that bit, it was just people yelling and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of kids and shit just yelling like, oh, his shit mine, blase, blase. You know what I'm saying? But really, it was straight, bro. Nobody really tried me like that. They, you know what I'm saying? They just came talk to me, see what I was on, bro, and seen if I had heart or not. You know what I'm saying? That's about it, bro.
TOH? Test the heart, man.
Yeah,
first day?
Yeah.
There you go. What's one of the craziest things you've seen in the chain game, bro?
Shit, bro. I seen a motherfucker get his head hit with a lock and a sock, bro. I'm talking about top of the head, bro, like split wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. But nah, I done seen all types of shit. They be having little shivs and shanks in that bitch, locks and socks, all that shit. Yes, sir. But yeah, all types of shit, bro. I done seen motherfuckers get motherfucking extorted for food, ain't ate, weed type shit, have to go and drink protein shakes from the nurse just to, you know what I'm saying, get protein because they done lost so much weight, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Go ahead and briefly just paint that picture for the people who don't understand, like, what does that look like, somebody who's getting extorted and like getting their food took? Like, how does that even happen?
So it's like they find somebody that's weak and, doesn't take up for themselves, man, and doesn't fight for what's theirs. And they just walk up and take your tray right from you. You know what I'm saying? Right off the table while you eating that shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, it's like, be like, what you gonna do about this shit? And, you know what I'm saying, if you don't do nothing, that just give them a signal to do that shit every day. You know what I'm saying, every day, and they'll just keep doing that shit constantly, bro. I seen kids literally get skinny as hell in that bitch, bro, just from not eating, bro. Just pale as fuck, malnourished, bro, like, fucked up.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
All right, now coming home, bro, was there any difficulties in transitioning out of the chain game back to society, bro? Anything that was like, it took a while to get back accustomed to?
Shit, honestly, bro, when I got out, I got with a girl, bro, and she really kind of, you know what I'm saying, like adjusted me into coming back, bro, and just living a good life, because I was just a criminal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just doing whatever, you know what I'm saying, like just to make a quick dollar and shit. So she got me back in a right head space, and you know what I'm saying, showed me that I can do this shit legally. You know what I'm saying, and live a better life and be happy.
That's real, bro.
So,
last question, dog. Do you feel like that time you did in the chain game, bro, do you feel like it impacted your life for the positive or negative, and why?
Definitely for a positive, you know what I'm saying, because there's a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, that were in that life that's not here today, didn't wake up this morning, you know what I'm saying. I could be dead or could have got life for some different shit, and feel like that was God setting me down for a little bit to really, like, you know, make my life better, you know what I'm saying, and go the right direction that I should be going. So,
that's real, dog.
Yeah.
All right, now lastly, man, for those boys who are still doing time, bro, incarcerated, man, if you could send them a message, drop them a kite of encouragement, motivation, inspiration, what would it be, dog?
Shit, man, just keep your head up in that bit, you know what I'm saying, and if you are coming home soon or is gonna get out, you know what I'm saying, try to stay clean, bro, and stay positive and work towards doing something better in life, you know what I'm saying, instead of fucking up and ending up right back into the same spot, because, you know what I'm saying, it really ain't worth it, bro. You know You know what I'm saying? Really nice.
Inspired. Now, where can the people find you at, bro?
Shit, add me on Instagram, 904 Easy Money. You know what I'm saying? For Jacksonville, Florida, upcoming artist. Got some shit coming soon.
Listen, if you've done any time, I'm talking about a county jail, state penitentiary, federal, or even drug programs, whatever. If you want to share your story on this channel, go ahead and email me at eithekingbooking. Go ahead and put your stories in the comments below. If there's anything that I talked about slightly, you want me to go more in depth on, or anything I haven't talked about at all, and it's a good idea, drop it in the comments, let me know. And also remember, I am a rapper. My artist name is E.I. the King. You can find my music on all platforms. I also have another channel, YouTube channel, my official artist channel, E.I. the King. And I also have another podcast. It's called Let Me Talk Bro, where I talk more so about my life, music, ministry, and all these things. Also, I have a Patreon with exclusive content. Everything is in the description below. So listen, man, till the next time, it's your boy, E.I. the King.